Hey, great Wednesday morning. It is a beautiful morning in the city of Brownsville, and it's a nice, pretty morning. It's kind of a trippy thing, but I was actually rushing. I don't know why. No me doy suficiente tiempo. And actually, it was a kind of a trip deal, but I had a different shirt on this morning. I'm going to post a picture soon, and um, and for some reason, it just didn't mesh with the green screen on this thing, and it didn't mesh with the green screen because I don't know, because it was too yellowish. It's a cool shirt. It's one of these uh, Friday night disco shirts. It's the type of thing that I would wear, of course. But one of the things that I do my best is I try to come on here, Morning Hilda. I try to come on here and I try to be as presentable as possible. And the reason is because, hey, y'all deserve the best. Y'all deserve quality. And, I do my best to try and have my tie on, my shirt on, and my coat on. Sometimes when I'm out of town, it's a little bit harder to get dressed up and not to have the green screen, not to have something that looks halfway professional. But guys, as long as we're here in the area and able to come on here and uh, and present at the studios, of course, go, 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 go. Go speed racer, go speed racer, go speed racer, go. Good morning, Yana. And good morning, Jay Daniel. Good morning, good Erasmo. Have a blessed day, Rachel. God bless. Morning, Leah. Morning, Jay. Good morning, Nelda. Good morning, Mr. C. A quick hello, my friend. Got to go to work. Blessings. Stay safe, my man. God bless you. Love you. Good morning, Erasmo, and bendiciones. Bendiciones para ti, para Dios te cuide. That face would be a blessing for everyone, right? It is a curse. Let me tell you guys, we had a great show last night. Great show, really. And if you missed the show last night, you have the opportunity to go back and to review and review. Como se llama? Rewind. Be kind and rewind. Be kind and rewind, and get the scoop of what happened yesterday. I was just having a casual conversation with Joe Valdez, and going over a lot of the sentiment, a lot of what is going on campus, and he announced he's running for city commissioner of District 4. Right now, the seat is held by Ben Neese, so that's going to be an interesting race. I'm excited for it. I am very, very excited for it. We love Joe, and guys, it's time for us to get together and to start, pushing these individuals forward, guys. We've got to get away from the career politicos. Good morning, Lorraine. Good morning to you. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Finally, I get some time to watch your morning show. Good to see you this morning, my friend. Lunch still. Yes, we got to do lunch, Frank. God bless you, man. Thank you for all the amazing work y'all are doing at our Laguna Vista, Port Isabel area, man. It's such a breath of fresh air to watch true leadership. And yes, man, we've got to do lunch very, very soon. Erasmo Castro. Hey, Erasmo, shout out to Charlie's podcast on all platforms, Erasmo. Yes, of course. Jesus, send me the link to the podcast. Let me tell you, one of the things that I love promoting here is our locals are starting to do these shows. That's one of the reasons why I do my best to come out on Roman Perez and Manny's podcast live. I'm not sure what we're calling these anymore, but informal lives. I got to come up with a name for them because what's happening is Erasmo is starting a revolution, is starting a trend here in the city of Brownsville, and I'm very, very glad, and I'm hoping that other cities follow suit. Guys, we're trendsetters. I mean, what we start off here actually starts to to take flight. I can proudly say that it happened with the page, and, and it started off as a brown cheese make and blah blah blah, and it grew, man. It grew like everything else should grow, and it became into what it is now, community board, and that's what I consider my pages, community boards where individuals can express, and share their opinions and disagree if you need to, but have dialogue. I mean, via dialogue is how we keep each other informed of happenings of what's going on in our community. And there's nothing more important to me than to have dialogue. And again, we don't always have to agree on some things. I mean, there's individuals here this morning that I have disagreed with, and some of it actually fought with. Doesn't mean we stop being friends, guys. We have to maintain civility above all else, and have that interaction of ideas. One of the things that I've shared constantly is despite the fact that I am a very opinionated person, I've changed my stance on a lot of things, guys, on a lot of things based on uh, information that has been shared with me by individuals in this community. And I am not arrogant suffice to think that my ideas are the only good ideas out there, guys. They are most definitely not. Not. Good morning, Quisito Hermoso. Good morning, mi amor. Good morning, NSF. Compa, ¿cómo estás, papá? Buenos días, Erasmo. Que tengas un día bonito y bendiciones. Bendiciones para ti también. Hopefully, no city official gets butthurt today. Don't count on it. The day is still early. I know what you're talking about, and we'll discuss that in a little bit. I mean, I feel for individuals who want to continue to stand up for crap, guys. Crap is crap. Doesn't matter how much you sugarcoat it. Crap still is crap. It's like one of those M and M's. The coating outside is great, but once you crack into the coating, it's going to be chocolate, guys. M and M's. Saludos, Erasmo. Hope you're doing good. And check it. I'm praying, guys. Let me tell you, I need Papi Trump's check. Imagine if people pay attention to the real things instead of celebrities and being metiche on social media. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. I was trying to figure out if that was trying to give me a little jab there, or if but yeah, you're right, Gecko. And Asmo, so what's going to happen with school? And good morning, Mark Anthony. Schools are going back. There's no doubt in my mind that schools are going back. Again, guys, I'm all for schools going back as long as it's safe. Has it been proven scientifically safe for our people to go back onto campus? Absolutely not. Not yet. So, God help our community, really. Bendiciones. Bendecido día, Erasmo Lorenza. Bendecido. Gracias. Good morning, Claudia Hermosa. Good morning, El Chicken. Good morning from Caring Hands Medical Service. I love Caring Hands Medical Service. Good morning, Arturo. Bendiciones, papá. Guys, let me say that in regards to El Cheque, we don't know if we're going to get another stimulus check before Trump leaves office in January. I'm hoping that that's the case. It would be amazing to have another check come in right before Christmas, but it doesn't look like it. It doesn't look like we'll be getting anything until after Biden takes office. So we'll see. Good morning, Lucy. Good morning from Pasadena, Texas. Marina Barrientos. Miss my hometown. Be going next week to visit. Ah, awesome, Marina. It's good to have you back in Brownsville. Good morning, Erasmo. Good morning, Julie. I'm stable. Sylvia. What are the requirements for run for city commission? You need to, I think, get 100 or 100. I think 100 signatures. That's all you need. And of course, signatures from people that actually vote in your district. Aquí en la Escuelín Remote Learning. Manny! Sorry, Manny. Oh, you're at school. Sorry. Guys, last night before we ended the show, actually was trying to end the show, and all of a sudden we received notification that there was talk on Channel 5 News in regards to what was happening with the Sylvia case, Sylvia investigation. And again, Celia's case is done and over with, guys. Right now, all that we have to deal with is the aftermath in regards to the other individuals that are going to fall. Let me say something that I think I sort of alluded to yesterday, guys. You know, what we do is not easy, guys. What we do is not easy. As much as a lot of people want to say, oh, pues está fácil, nomás se ponen ahí a platicar y nomás hablan lo mismo. It's not easy, guys. What indictments do you foresee coming? Uh, Drew Brown, not a doubt. Adela Garza, not a doubt. Baltasar Salazar will lose his license. I struggle with thinking that there's enough on Minerva Peña. Did she take a bribe? Oh, hell yeah. No doubt. Is Minerva Peña a piece of crap? No doubt. Look what she's having us do as a community, guys. Good morning, Michelle. I gotta stop eating breakfast. Hola, cheese. It's going to be an amazing Wednesday. It is going to be an amazing Wednesday. I should have sent you a thing to see if you want to come out. But it's a little late. Let's see what happens. On the last board, aside from those who are for sure being corrupt, who else was being corrupted? um, Drew is complicit. Prissy, I still have faith that Prissy is not necessarily was complicit. But again, she voted 100% for her, you know? So we'll see. Hey, Lennon. So we'll see. Um, Philip Cowan is not a rata. Minerva Peña is a rata, but because she's stupid. She's a stupid rata. And that's it. Again, Laura is not a rata, and Philip is not a rata. All the rest of them on there, puro scrape. Fresh fade. I actually comb my hair. Actually, I do need to get a haircut. Uh, Morning cheese. Let's catch up on your tamales. Will cure your cough. Let me tell you, I love my ketchup on my tamales. Hola, Marina. So, guys, again, uh, what we're experiencing today is the start of the recount process. Minerva will be making the district pay $45,000. $45,000. The district will pay a total of $48,000 to elections department for the recount. And is it probable that Minerva will remain on the board? Yeah, it is probable. And again, this is a conversation that I've had with Marisa Leal. It's a conversation that I've had with everyone. I mean, make sure that you all understand and realize. Minerva Peña might be back on the board. El moco. What happens is when I eat and drink, se me suelta el moco. Good morning, a Snoopy. Good morning. Good morning. It looked like you were growling at me after you drank that coffee, Theo. No, Papa, never. Never, 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 never. Never growl. So Minerva might be back on the board. Yesterday we were doing the show, and right before right before we cut off, we found out that Channel 5 News had run a couple of stories in regards to Sylvia Atkinson and Adela Garza. And I said, let's listen into them. And we had the opportunity to listen into them. They were very, very telling. Good morning, Kat. Now, do y'all want to hear them again, or have y'all already seen them? I've posted them on my page. We can see them again if you want, but they're very, very, very telling. Have y'all had the chance to see them, Mirasa? Let me get to them real quick. Oh, that's me. That's me again too. I don't know what is going on with Facebook. God, man, I look so handsome. Here, let's start with this one. Ready, guys? All right.
For BISD trustee Sylvia Atkinson, bringing to light her alleged involvement in other schemes.
Channel 5's Rudy Mireles takes a closer look at the evidence for one issue that cost Rio Hondo taxpayers almost $25,000.
In the indictment, prosecutors charged Sylvia Atkinson used her official positions to set meetings between private companies in Brownsville ISD and Rio Hondo ISD in exchange for kickbacks disguised as campaign contributions. In May 2016, Rio Hondo ISD began their search for a contractor to provide internet-ready tablets for their students. Atkinson, an assistant superintendent, worked behind the scenes with Jaime Escobedo to secure the bid. Escobedo, owner of American Surveillance, had no experience in educational technology. Most of the company's contracts with local school districts had been in the security field. In a conversation recorded by FBI informant Rodrigo Moreno, prosecutors said Escobedo showed a lack of knowledge in the field, specifically asking whether internet access would be an important need for students in the rural school district, according to court transcripts of the recording. Atkinson and Moreno shared the sentiment. In the same transcripts, Atkinson provided Escobedo privileged information on competitors to win the contract anyway. Former Rio Hondo Superintendent Ismael Garcia testified the conversations were inappropriate, something the recording's transcripts show Atkinson knew and tried to hide by holding meetings at locations like this Harlingen restaurant outside of the Rio Hondo area. He also testified on documents showing Escobedo missing the 2 p.m. bid deadline, which should have resulted in disqualification. But transcripts show Atkinson saying she persuaded Garcia to accept it anyway. On July 27, 2016, the district purchased 100 tablets from American Surveillance for $24,500. The following week, Escobedo paid Moreno $3,000. We've reached out to Escobedo for comment on his involvement on the payment, but after more than a day, we are still awaiting his response. Atkinson's defense attorney said the payment was for a BISD candidate pool for Escobedo and Salazar Insurance Group owner Joe Salazar, saying the two school district contractors would often use polls to see who they would back financially in local elections. But phone transcripts show Atkinson told Moreno the duo purchased the poll for her as a campaign contribution. Garcia testified the tablet program was unsuccessful because of internet access problems. The $24,500 taxpayer-funded tablet program, originally for the high school, is now sitting on shelves at the district's elementary school. In the Brownsville Bureau, Rudy Mireles, Channel 5 News.
Qué vergüenza. Let's look at the other one. The other one's the one that I thought, ay, qué hermoso se ve Erasmo. This is the other one that I wanted y'all to see. This one. And
Sylvia Atkinson, bringing to light her alleged involvement in other schemes.
Channel 5's Rudy Mireles takes a closer look at the evidence for one issue that cost Rio Hondo taxpayers almost $25,000.
In the indictment, prosecutors charged Sylvia Atkinson used her official positions to set meetings between private companies in Brownsville ISD and Rio Hondo ISD.
We did that one. This one. Sorry, guys.
With school board members' bribery conviction.
And Channel 5's Rudy Mireles with a closer look at the evidence revealed in court. Over the course of her trial, new details were revealed on schemes involving former BISD trustee Sylvia Atkinson and other local elected officials. Last night, one of those officials was sworn in after being reelected. Her win came the day after being named by federal prosecutors in court.
To the best of my ability. Preserve, protect, and defend. Preserve, protect, and defend. The Constitution. The Constitution. And laws of the United States. And laws of the United States. And of this state. And of this state. So help me God. So help me God. Congratulations.
On Tuesday, Adela Garza was sworn in for a third term as a trustee at TSC, a position that comes with no pay according to Texas Education Code. When Sylvia Atkinson told her she stood to make $30,000 from a potential school telehealth app contract in 2018, FBI wiretap transcripts show she laughed at the idea. Edward Bustos, a business manager for local doctors, testified Atkinson had approached him about the app. Transcripts from another call in February between Bustos and Atkinson showed them discussing potential sales targets. Atkinson telling Bustos BISD was off the table until she had the support of the board. More wiretap transcripts of Garza and Atkinson show them discussing that conversation and how to get around potential contract and ethics issues. Atkinson at one point mentioning a shadow company. In court, Bustos testified Atkinson claimed to be the owner of that company. State comptroller records show Sunshine Solutions was registered to this house in Brownsville in January 2019, with Adela Garza named its registered agent. Bustos testified his clients ended up not going into business with Atkinson and Garza. But federal prosecutors said Atkinson and Garza had another similar scheme already in the works. Yvette Ramos, an employee for an educational company called iTutor, testified she held 2 sales meetings at BISD in April 2018. Saying Atkinson and Garza were working together to get school districts to purchase the company's remote learning product. Wiretap transcripts show Atkinson used her influence as a trustee to get then Assistant Superintendent Berta Pena to hold a meeting with Ramos. Ramos testified she told Atkinson she'd need to stay away from the meeting because she'd be paid commissions if BISD made the purchase. Prosecutors said transcripts from a previous conversation between Atkinson and Garza confirmed her knowledge of violating ethics rules, telling Garza she'd have to be the face of the company. These surveillance photos show Garza and Ramos going into BISD for the sales meeting. Pena testified the school ultimately decided against buying the software due to a lack of funds, adding if Atkinson had told her she stood to make money from a deal, she would have told Atkinson it was wrong. We've reached out to Garza for a comment on her alleged involvement with Atkinson, but after more than 24 hours, we are still awaiting a response. In the Brownsville Bureau, Rudy Mireles, Channel 5 News.
That, again, guys, it's just very, very telling. Now, before I go into my spiel, any questions, guys? No tienes roña, Rona tienes roña. A little bit. So KRGV is the only one reporting on this. Yes, Channel 4 and Channel 23, they're pieces of garbage. They're worthless. And I'm sorry, they don't have real reporters. They don't. They have sensationalist individuals. They deal in sensationalism, like, oh, grasp the attention. That's why Channel 23 and Channel 4 have been very, very negative in regards to Erasmo, because Erasmo gets them likes and clicks. Stupids. Let's see them. Sylvia wants the 7 votes no matter what. The evil power remains. Yeah, again, guys. And what Royal is saying is very, very true. Guys, Sylvia has always fought for her 7, guys, to have those 7 individuals on there. And let me tell you guys, she had them. She had them, and she had them then. She had 6 votes out there. 6. Now she has 6 still. Good morning, Suzanne. And you guys are aware that we will pay $48,000 to keep Minerva back on the board. For all the people that support her and all of her camaradas, think about that money and where it comes from. How many people in the valley make that in a year? How many things could be funded with those $48,000? Wake up, people. El problema, Aaron, is that they'll never wake up, man. They'll never wake up. These people, because they have this mentality, man, that como quiera, I'm not paying for it. You are, you imbecile. You are the government. You pay for it. It's money that could have gone to your children, man, for other resources, guys. And why she wants to come back, pues, que hay en el Glass Palace? The contracts, guys. It's all about the contracts. It's all about the money. It's all about the fame. It's all about the position. That's all it is for them, guys. It's a little stepping stone to something other that they may want to do later on. It's just corruption, man. Cuando viene Laura, a show though. I'll ask. I actually have a meeting with Philip today, so we'll invite Philip to come on. I'll invite Laura to come on as well. But again, I should be meeting with Philip in the next 45 minutes. Doesn't Sylvia's attorney feel stupid having to defend her while she was caught red-handed? They got paid. Attorneys get paid to defend. They don't really have to care too much for they don't have to care too much about if their client is guilty or innocent. They still make the bucks, and these guys made a lot of bucks. Good morning, Priscilla. Good morning. Trey hugging her looks pretty corrupt. It doesn't look good. That's very true, my man. Priscilla, what is your take on the videos? You're very opinionated. Good reporting from Rudy Mireles News Channel 5. Yes, Rudy has done an amazing job. Whose house is that? Sunshine Solutions, just the front? Yeah, that is actually Adela Garza's house. And again, it's just the front. It's just an address that they put down. Again, it's just their transerio. So is Atkinson running for the board anytime soon? She cannot. She is a convicted felon. She cannot run for anything other ever again. But doesn't mean she doesn't control the board. I mean, she still controls the people on there. She still controls little Eddie. She controls Daniela. She controls Prissy. She definitely controls Drew. Controls Denise. And look, they're easily going to sway Jessica Gonzalez their way. And Minerva wins this recount. We have no one on that board. San Benito gave their employees $500 bonuses. Yes. How much is BISD going to give their employees? I can tell you one thing that they're going to give them. It starts with an R. Rona. Good morning, Adora. Good morning, Alex Erasmo for mayor. I'm going to talk to Trey. Again, Trey's term isn't up for another 3 years. Will I be running for mayor of the city of Brownsville? Yes. Will I be running for BISD again? Yes. Will I be running for JP? Yes. Yes, guys. So those are the 3 races that I'm most interested in. BISD, Mayor of the City of Brownsville, and Justice of the Peace. There's another race that I am salivating at, and that's run for state rep. Again, y'all have already know that I've always had interest in state politics. So I might, decide to run for state rep. Again. So we'll see, guys. we'll see. The city commission race, I cannot run for District 4. I do not live there, and I'm not going to fall into that little trap of changing my address like some commissioners have done. Joe Valdez has already stated that he's going to run for that position, and I will support Joe Valdez as much as I can. Carlos Elizondo has already stated that he is going to try and seek District 3 City Commission, and I know I joked about it last night. I'm not going to run against Carlos Elizondo. Again, for Commissioner at Large, Martin Sarkis has made mention that he is going to run for that position, and I'm not going to run against Martin Sarkis. I don't run against individuals that I think would do a half-assed decent job. So again, guys, no, I will not run against them. I will help them the same way that I would help anybody else out there that I truly believe would make a difference in our community. My next race will be for either BISD, Justice of the Peace, Mayor of the City of Brownsville, and yes, State Representative. In either one, fortunately, I have the blessing of having homes in both of the districts. So yes, I would move into one district or the other. Just depends. So people are scared of change because they want to keep with what they feel safe with. 100%. Carlos, reading that FBI call with you and Real Politics last night was really funny. It was. Erasmo for police chief. I'm not qualified for police chief. Why don't they put Carlos for fire chief again if he was found innocent? Because of politics, and because there is a couple of other things that they're trying to throw at his way. But with that said, guys, they're not going to stick the heaviest of the things that they tried to throw against him. He's been found innocent on 11 counts. Why the city is still taking away his retirement? Why the city of Brownsville done him dirty? Because it's corruption, man. It's the city of Brownsville. It rains. No one does anything. Joe Valdez is a good man. I hope he does become commissioner. I love how he talked about being a fighter last night. Very motivating. Joe Valdez is a great, great guy. And he did amazingly well when he ran for school board. He's very knowledgeable in regards to whatever platform he's out there promoting. So I'm hoping, guys. I'm hoping that he does well as running the race for city commissioner, District 4, and again, has my support without a doubt. I'm not gonna bat an eye. Next time you run, I'll be at the camp. Alex, I was waiting for you to come this time, Alex. Me dejaste solo. So, but I'll keep you to your word. Next time. And guys, I mean, it's not like I'm already planning on this date I'm going to file for this position. No, man. I'm letting y'all know because I don't want people saying, well, he announced and he hasn't filed. No, man. I'm waiting. I'm waiting to see what the next elections are. You know what the changes are in our community. You know, and then opt to decide which way to go. We'll decide which way to go. Hey, Niel, you're always welcome, Papa. Tu vente. Y'all are always welcome. Trust me, we need all the help we can get. El puesto que buscabas en BSD estaba muy bien para ti, pero también puedes buscar puesto como alcalde de la ciudad. Conoces la ciudad muy bien y conoces las necesidades y estoy seguro que harías buen trabajo por la ciudad de Brownsville. Yes, so eso es otra vez. yo voy a buscar un puesto en el cual de veras pueda servir. Estaba diciendo, bueno, querías correr para ti así. O sea, no conozco mucho de política de los colegios y no conozco mucho en cuanto a la política para eh, ser comisionado del puerto. O sea, no conozco mucho cuál es la dinámica allá, pero algo que sí conozco muy, muy bien el distrito escolar. Conozco la cultura dentro del distrito escolar, conozco la ciudad, creo que hasta mejor que conozco al distrito escolar. Por eso sería la razón por la cual emprendería una búsqueda de la alcaldía de la ciudad de Bronzeville y pues también al igual ser miembro del distrito escolar, cualquiera de los dos o los dos a la misma vez. Con eso dicho, la razón por la cual me gustaría ser juez de paz es porque pues reciben cheque, you get paid. Es que, mira, la verdad, déjame decirles, la verdad es que muchas personas te dicen, es que yo quiero servir a la comunidad y que causar una diferencia cuando están buscando el ser juez del paz. Es que yo creo que puedo hacer una diferencia y que en la comunidad es puro aire, no es cierto, es puro fart. It's not true. La razón por la cual corren para juez de paz, Justice of the Peace, es para recibir lana. To get paid. It's a paycheck, man. You get paid like $50,000 a year. Yo me vuelvo loco con $50,000 a year. Man, yo me vuelvo loco con $25,000 a year. You know what? If I become justice of the peace, I mean, I could even probably ask for a reduction in pay. Yo vivo con poco. Yo no necesito muchísima lana. So that's something that I would really look into. Justice of the peace. And, one of my first things is a reduction in salary. I promise that. Como $100 menos. What became of Otis Power's drunk brother? Going through the process, I hope, unless they threw out the charges, which is something that happens for them, Erasmo, even if you would have been on the board, everyone would have been against you. Yes. No. I understand, guys. Look, Snoopy, one of the things that I truly believe is that we are on God's timing, guys. And, a lot of the times God says no. And we have to just say, okay. And I truly believe that, guys. We are on God's time. And whatever God dictates for our life, that's what we need to do. Why was the board meeting held at a different location? Because they thought it could space out better if they did it at cafeteria. And there was the opportunity to space out better. The problem was, guys, that little Eddie was still there. We should do overnighters at the camp. No vienen en el día, Alex, y tú crees que van a venir por la noche. The way you hide yourself behind the comment. Estás mal de la cabeza. Donate your salary like Trump. Just earn $1. No. No. I mean, one of the reasons why I would be interested in running for JP is to get that little salary. And let me tell you, again, I'm not going to lie to you guys. Do I think I would do a good job as a JP for Cameron County? Of course I would. I would do a good job in any position that I am elected to. But I do want to be mayor of the city of Brownsville. And I do want to be BISD board member. More than I want to be JP. And those positions aren't paid. It is pretty stupid. They're going to open up the schools for everyone, and they can't even support the teachers with cleaning supplies. They cannot. And let me tell you, our teachers are being asked to pay for their own supplies. Teachers are being asked to pay for their own supplies. That is very unfortunate. Now you can loot the thrift stores with that check. I actually do already loot thrift stores without a check. ¿Te imaginas? No, me shut up. Me volvería loco con un cheque así de $50,000. Cállate. Haría a las thrift stores bien ricas. Yeah, Manuel, again, our teachers are being asked to buy their own disinfecting supplies. But we do have $48,000 to pay for Minerva's recount. Isn't that something? Hey, we don't have money to keep you safe. But we do have money to try and get Minerva back on the board. What a corrupt system we live in. What a corrupt system we live in. 33,000 after taxes. Cállate, hombre, con ganas. Me vuelvo loco, gecko. Con $33,000, I would live very, very comfortably. I live a very, very modest life. $50,000, you're my compadre. Cheese. Don't say you're getting 50,000 because PUB is going to raise your race. They already raised our race by 36%, Alex. And you know that because you've been watching our show. I already lost faith in BISD. I'm excited for your next endeavor. I look forward for that more. BISD already dug its own grave. I love BISD. I love our district. I love our staff. I love our teachers. I love our students. There's so much work to be done. And unfortunately for our community, guys, these board members that were elected, puro scrape. Puro scrape. All that's going to happen is they're going to plunge this district into chaos. Puro scrape. With the 50,000, mochate con el Lone Star. No. La Poderosa. Guys, I have no faith in this new board. The majority is controlled by Sylvia Atkinson and her people. Nothing changes, guys. Nothing changes. The only thing I hear is that they're a little bit on edge because they know that their conversations are being recorded. Thanks. Fíjate, guys, it's kind of a sad situation. Que no, ¿por qué no pueden ser niños normales? Fíjate. We need the FBI, the federal government, to be eavesdropping on the board members. We need them in order for the board to be in fear of doing something illegal. Isn't that crazy? O sea, that we need the feds to watch over these folk. They're afraid to speak on the phone. They're refusing to speak on the phone because they fear that they're being recorded. And they feel that they're being recorded because they know that there's more individuals coming, guys. More indictments coming. Erasmo, you say a board member doesn't make money. If you think about it, yeah, they do. Under the bridge. Oh, they don't make money. They steal money. There's a difference. You know, you earn money by working, by, doing the right thing. What they did is thievery. Ratas, inmundas, perras asquerosas. People are scared of change because they want to stay with what they feel safe with. I don't know, Suzanne. I mean, do these people really want to get continuously screwed by politicians in the city? How many of our elected officials here in this area have been indicted. How many more need to be indicted? How can a doctor, several business owners, and the mayor own a lot of businesses in downtown? I could tell you one way, but I'll say this much again. And Trey, Mayor Mendez, I'll say this again as loud as I can. Mayor Mendez, I do not feel has a corrupt bone in his body. I love the mayor. Unfortunately, BISD is no longer about the teachers, the staff, and the amazing students. BISD board, the money belongs to the board. They don't care about anyone else but themselves. 100% correct. They do not. BISD isn't even a board anymore. It's a cartel. Yes. And I'm glad you used the word. They are being driven by cartels. They are corrupt AF. And quiero oír la gente. Erasmo está exagerando. That's what they said when I said that Adela Garza was corrupt. Why are you repeating yourself? Porque no entienden. Porque no entienden.
Hey Jude, don't make it bad.
Take a sad song and make it better. People should know that at this hour I am on lives. When you were on the board, did cartels ever try to reach out to you? No, never. And I say that because if you notice on a lot of the transcripts, Sylvia would mention 6. Never mentioned 7. Because I was never a part of her schemes. And I'm proud that I was never a part of her illegalities. She knew better than to include Erasmo in anything that was corrupt. And guys, that says a lot about me. And it says a lot about Drew Brown, Richie Roca-Tipton, Minerva Peña. That was her 4 ride and die. The count starts today. The count starts today. El board sleeps with Carter. Carter. El cartel de BISD. Beware el pinche cartel del BISD. That's what they made it. Very unfortunate. Guys, my 45 minutes are up. This is my tie. It is one of these Save the Children ties. Save the Children collection. Minerva Peña. For all you members of BEST, all you that have connections with BEST, Brownsville Educators Stand Together, Patrick Hammonds is going to be a poll watcher for Minerva Peña. So is Alberto Alegría. If you're a member of BEST, you are stupid. I don't trust anyone, but I love Philip, and I love his family. He knows that. Phil Cowan, he tends to go one way, another way, another way. I love Philip. Do I think Philip is a crook? No. Did Sylvia try to steer them in the wrong direction? Yes. I don't think Philip's a crook. No one should have let themselves been used by Sylvia. I don't want to have that Hitler mustache. That's Drew Brown. Drew Brown should be wearing the Hitler mustache. I don't know if y'all noticed, but I have very little love for Drew Brown. Again, she's an instrument of evil. She is part of what's wrong with our community, with our city. Very unfortunate. I wonder if I should just wear the purple all day long. Guys, my time is up. Tonight, we'll be on here at 9 o'clock. What we do isn't easy, guys. It isn't easy. There's always this sense of insecurity. I got a call at 1 o'clock in the morning this morning, which was kind of like, what the hell's going on? And I'll share with you tonight what the gist of the phone call was. But what we do is not easy, guys. I walk out of the studio, and sometimes I'm tripping that at any moment, we could cease to exist. So that's why I've constantly made mention, guys. If any day I'm not on here, and then you hear, well, Erasmo committed suicide, it's not true. It's not true. Do not believe it. That is the predicament we place ourselves in because we preach the truth. We inform our community of the crap that goes on. And at any moment, guys, nos ponemos de pechito to get hurt, to get slammed, to get thrown in jail, to get shot, maybe. Why does the school mix the elections with a child predator? Are the school restrooms safe? Mean, would you think there are child predators there too? Maybe they're producing child pornography. No, that's crazy, man. This district's not producing child pornography. The sitting board members, they colluded with an aggravated sexual predator. Guys, have a great day. Stay safe. We'll see what happens today, throughout the day. We'll be back tonight at 9 o'clock to share more information. Guys, face coverings, social distance, hand sanitizer. Do your best, guys, to prolong your health and well-being. We can't overflood the hospitals. I think VASD is going to take care of that for us. Guys, please, please, please continue to be good to each other. And please, always, my people, please continue to be good to me. God bless.